Hey guys, welcome to Lovely J Podcast with Coco. I am up and I'm trying to fix me a little snack before I go to bed, and that's just so that my sugar levels don't drop, really low. Cause if you own, any GLP-1 medication that we're not eating much, so by not eating as much, sometimes it can make the sugar drop some. So I'm getting my last snack in of the evening, for my evening, not your evening, but my evening. This is my last snack in. It's usually popcorn, but I did not feel like cooking no popcorn. So it's going to be some pork and beans. It's not pork and beans. What is these? Yes, it is. This is pork and beans. Oh my goodness, I was trying to stay away from pork because I got gout. But I came on because I want to say, can I cry on your shoulder for just a second? I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't have friends that I can just call and be like, girl, hey, I'm having a bad day. Or to say, I don't have friends that can truly encourage me. Because once I learned so much about, this blacklist program that I'm in, my trust level for people is not there. And I do try to take some encouragement, but it's hard to take encouragement when someone is harassing you at the same time. So I don't really call on nobody, and nobody calls me. I kind of just took myself out of the spotlight of everybody's life so that they could have the life that they so think they have. I just let them be them and I be me. But tonight I'm crying on y'all's shoulder, America, as Bernie Mac would say, because just think if some of you would have really been true friends to me. If you would have been true family to me, how much of a difference that could make with the illnesses that I am going through. And I think a lot of times people forget that I do have two illnesses that only progress, or either, you manage it, better your chances are. And I depend on God, and I say I'm healed. I'm totally healed of it. And still, the thorn in my side is the chronic pain. I put on here a thumbnail that says what I could do yesterday, I might not can do today. I think the reason why I'm so teary-eyed tonight is because I missed my granddaughter softball game, and I was so for sure that I was going to make this softball game. And I just want to let it off my chest before I go to bed, because I feel horrible about it. Because I always support all the girls as much as I can. But I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I forgot. And I missed the game. So why did I forget? One thing is, on Tuesdays, I usually clean up and get the trash and stuff out for Wednesdays. So that had something to do with. My son told me early, it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. He sent the text at 8, and I didn't wake up till around 2 o'clock. And let me just say, when you live a life with chronic pain, most times if I can exercise and the pain go away, I'm good. But if it gets to the point where my joints are so swollen, it hurts to turn, it hurts to move, it hurts to breathe. everything just swells up at one time. Like that pain I was telling you that I had in my arms that had went away. Well, that pain is back. And it came back with vengeance. My knees are really swollen, and it's with vengeance. My ankles are hurting. My legs, my entire legs, from my hips on down are hurting. Can I cry on y'all for a little bit? It is by the grace of God that I don't let these chronic illnesses take me down. I know the thorn is to make me better and to keep me, in check. Because God knows what I would probably do if I was to the point where I could move. Oh, man. But it is what it is. And I know one day I'm going to be healed. Tonight may be my healing. I'm just claiming healing all over the place because this pain, I wasn't stressed out about anything. It just happened. And, it started 4 weeks ago. I ate a hot dog. And from there, I've been in pain ever since. That must be why I love the carrot dogs so much. I love the carrot dogs. And this time, I wanted a hot dog so bad, and I forgot. I was like, dang, I forgot. And I didn't. And here I is with some pork and beans. I ain't gonna eat the pork. I don't know. Hopefully it don't hurt me no worse. But this is what I have for tonight. So let me tell y'all, when these chronic pains hit like this, what it normally takes, I wanted to put my flooring in, okay? I wanted to put my flooring down on the tile down on my floor. That normally would have took me anywhere from like an hour or so. But it took me about 25 minutes just to lay one tile. That's how bad the pain level was. And at that moment, I said, I better stop before I do anything worse. Before I cause any worse damage. So I stopped. And hopefully I'll be able to resume back to that soon. Maybe after this good cry, I'll be able to resume back. Because sometimes just talking about it and letting it out is healing, But my arms, they hurt. Some days for showers and baths and things, it'd be a wipe-off day for me. Yeah, it'd be a wipe-off day because it hurt so bad to lift my legs and my arms. And life with a chronic illness is, chronic illness and chronic pain. I have both right now, unfortunately. Both is kicking my butt right now. Not the way it wants to, but I feel it, Another reason why I couldn't make the game, because I was medicated up. I took medication. I usually don't take medication, but when the pain gets to where it feels like it's breaking my bones and feels like something is stabbing, and then it's like all these burns, I'll go into the medicine cabinet and take me some medicine. So when I take medicine, I try not to drive because, if you have sleep apnea, you may fall asleep. So I'm not going to say it feels like the weight of the world is on my shoulder. I'm just a little disappointed that I missed that game and that I can see things that need to be done and I can't do it. My mind be wanting to do it, but then when I apply my body to do it, it's so much pain. On a level of 1 to 10 right now, say 10 being the highest in pain, I'm a 7.5. I'm like a few pains away from like saying, hey, I need to go to the hospital. That's how bad it hurts. And that's most days, even with medication. The best thing that helps me is really exercising. It helps a lot. But on days like this, when it's too bad, I can't exercise. I can't work out like that. I try to work the top, or if the top is hurting, if my arms are hurting real bad, I try to work the legs. I do try to keep something going. But it gets to be a lot. It gets to be a lot because it affects everything I do, where I want to go, people I want to see. And I guess it would kind of work with self-esteem in those areas. Now, on days when I feel good, I'm just up and bubbly and, I can do. But them days when this pain hits, and I'm just crying on y'all's shoulders. On the days when this chronic pain is doing this thing, a sister just be needing to be encouraged. And most days I have to encourage myself because, like I said, so many of the friends and stuff I had, I still love everybody, but I don't need people that's going to be throwing gestures or hints off that they know about my private life, or, that they're with a certain organization, kind of a threat or mimicking or picking. I don't need that in my life. And that's why I don't reach out to people like that anymore. I used to reach out to people and ask them for prayer. Next thing I know, people were talking about it. I remember one time I asked for prayer and somebody said, why do you keep asking for the same thing over and over? And I had only asked one time. Yeah. But I'm okay. I will get through this. I will get through this. It would be nice sometimes if somebody would just say, Jamie, how are you doing? And really mean it, I get it now, but that's out of format, that's out of what everybody is used to doing. That's the normal around here, is to say, hey, how you doing? You don't even really stop to hear what somebody say. You just keep walking. I'm good, and keep walking. Tell me that ain't so. Tell me that ain't so, y'all. Have y'all ever done that? Y'all been walking somewhere and you look at somebody, hey, how you doing? And then, you don't even really wait to hear them say fine or good. You just keep walking. But that's life in 2024. That's how social media has set everything up. Nobody is trying to have real relationships these days. Everything is based on being in organizations and what else? And social media. If you're not in those cliques, then they don't care if you're doing good or bad. You got to be in the clique in order for somebody to care about you. And I'm not in neither. I'm not in the social media clique or none of that. I really don't even push content like that anymore. I used to, but then I was like, you know what? I'm okay. So I put something out there every once in a while, but for the most part, I don't push content like that no more. And food content, I definitely don't push the food like I used to. Y'all know I used to push some food like crazy. But let me tell you what happened with that. Once I got on that Mounjaro, I ain't thought about food like that. Only when it's time to eat, when it's, when I get really hungry, that's the only time I think about it. Other than that, I'm not even interested in videoing anymore. Unless it be something I ain't cooked in a long time. Maybe I do it then, but I ain't really been eating like that, so I don't really be having nothing to cook with. I don't be having that type of content no more. That's what I meant. But yeah, I feel kind of bad tonight. And I just pray that I get a good night's rest, because these last couple nights, I have been sticking pillows between my legs. Yes, pillows between my legs. I've been, I know that thing cranking up right now. Yes, it is. I've been sticking pillows between my legs and taking these pain pills. And I'm just really sick of these pain pills. Ooh, these beans so good. I thought I was going to cry, but I ended up eating. But yeah, life with chronic pain is a lonely. It's not lonely, but you do want people around you that care and that will not do things to try to manipulate you or try to make you think you're going crazy. See, that's why I stopped going around people. People were so hell-bent on making it seem like I was schizophrenic. I'm not schizophrenic. If anything, I'm pain-phrenic. I be in so much pain since 2016, since that accident. Ever since that accident, I have not been the same. My body has been broke down ever since. And I just don't know what else to do for it. And that's why I'm hoping that losing this weight is going to help reduce that pain. Other than that, I don't want no surgeries. And they keep telling me I'm not eligible for certain surgeries anyway. But I don't want no surgeries. So hopefully the weight loss will help some. I'm losing slowly but surely. Yep. Oh, this is so good. I could eat this all day. Let's see here. I got to bag the rest of this up, y'all, because I cannot eat this. Can't eat this tonight. I ate just enough to go with my medicine. So that my stomach, when you take ibuprofen, if you don't eat something with it or coat your stomach, for me anyway, my stomach is sensitive. It made my stomach hurt. But yeah, pretty much living life with chronic pain since 2016. It does mess with your mental, and I think that's where it was trying to hit me at, but thank God I got on here and released that off of me, because when you can't get up and do things you want to do, that's what gets to you. You know what? I have a car, and I haven't even put 2,000 miles on it because of my pains that I have. I don't go nowhere. I said one day, I'm going to get up and just go out and just start doing stuff. Just find somewhere to go every day. Just to try to heal myself, get up out of this house. Because sometimes our houses can be toxic to us too. Staying in them too long, and, we just need to breathe. Those of us that deal with chronic pain, we need to get out and breathe. Only problem be though is getting somebody to help you. Like, I can't buy stuff, and that's what I hate about it. Is I be trying. Now the doctor told me this. This was before 2016. This was years ago, probably in the early 2000s. I used to try to tote my own groceries in, and I was thinking about this today when I was looking at my granddaughter. My granddaughters, when they came to take the trash out for me, I was looking at my granddaughters, and I was thinking, now, in a few years, them girls gonna be young adults, and they ain't gonna be around grandma like that, you know. And I got to thinking, who gonna help me then, you know, like, to take my trash out and tote my groceries in. Because I was told years ago to be careful with toting grocery in. And I was told, the doctor went as far as saying, do not tote no groceries in because my bone structure is so fragile. See, y'all, I'm one of them children that grew up that stayed sick all the time and was always given medication for a lot of things. And as I got older, you know, I thought I was going to have a normal life. Just because I was drinking and stuff, I thought for sure that as I got older, I would grow out of a lot of that stuff, but I didn't. I didn't grow out of it. It just kept growing on me. There were times I tried to tote my grocery in this year. Yep. I said, I can do it. I'm putting all myself into it and I'm going to do it. Man, I told them groceries in, do you know, less than 5 minutes of toting in grocery caused my body to go down for a whole month. I couldn't do hardly nothing for a whole month after that. Between my back, my breathing, and my arms, it was, it threw me out. What time is it? Because I do not want to be eating too much. Yep. That's what it did. It messed me up. That one hot dog done had me down for a month now. Just one hot dog. Maybe I need to get some cherries. Because they say cherries is good for the gout. And that might help. I'm sorry to be eating in y'all ear, but I'm crying and eating at the same time. At least I ain't eating junk food. Although I want a zebra cake. I want a cheesecake, and I want to have a conversation with the Golden Girls. Around this table right about now. Yeah. I'm already feeling back up. But hopefully, things will get better. I know it will. I just need these nights like this because I am a person, okay? I'm not so, how can I say? I know I pray. I know I have faith in God to heal me. But I'm not so naive that I don't recognize these pains that I have. I have pain. Even Apostle Paul and plenty of the prophets, they went through their moments. This is just a moment. Hopefully tomorrow things will be better. I just hate that my arms swell up like this and the back of my legs, where I have a baker's cyst in both of the back of my knees, and I can't explain to people how bad that hurts. Who's never had one. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go because I don't like smacking in people's ears. I just don't like it for me. I think it's good for those who like the asthma, but I don't like it. And I be feeling like I'm about to choke trying to talk to you. But I got my little tears out. I only had like two tears came out. But I'm glad those of you who listen. Hold up. Might have some more coming. I'm just glad that those of you who listen, that you tuned in. And I don't do this often, but I'm going to go as far as saying this, because as I am healing through this situation that I'm going through with the harassment and things, I want to still say, those of you who have a heart for God, those of you who are sincere in Christ, and you ain't got to be told by an organization who to pray for, how to dress, how to wear your hair, none of that stuff. If you're really into God and you're a serious believer, walking by faith, I mean, you know the difference between right and wrong. You get convicted. If you are a person that can get convicted for any wrongdoing that you do to somebody that may not have done anything to you, or you may have heard false rumors on there, if you that type of person who holds convictions dear to your heart because you know they from God, then you can pray for me. I ask you to pray for me. I ask you to pray for me to help me get through this gout, this chronic inflammation that I'm dealing with right now throughout my body. And I ask prayer for some real authentic friends to come into my life. Some that are around my age. I don't want to hang around older. I mean, whoever God sends is fine. But I've hung around women way older than me. And I don't know. That didn't work out good. I will have to tell y'all about that another day. Because when you don't know as much as older women, sometimes they lead you astray. They lead you on the wrong path. And that's because they be doing bad. They want to see everybody else do bad too. But that's for another day, right? What can I say here? What can I say? I'm not going to get to eat all of this because I need to be asleep by 2. At least by 2:30. Now I better not eat all this. I better put this up. But yeah, for God to just send some God-fearing people in my life, men or women or children, if it's God's will for me to work with kids or however, I just know that I need to get out and be doing something outside of just sitting here and flaming up like I am. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. And I really want to say this because I feel like saying this tonight. But y'all know what? I love y'all. I really do. And y'all know what else? My son's birthday today. He's 30 years old. I didn't want to say it on this live. I wanted to wait till later on the day and say it. But he turned 30 years old today. Yep, just now at about an hour ago. He turned 30 years old. And I'll do another podcast for him tomorrow because I don't want to associate it with my sadness, you know. That's so rude, Coco. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness.